Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zero Excuses Podcast. My name is Kenyon. Thank you for tuning in to another episode in our Taking Control series that we are doing this month in March. And what I've got in store for you guys today is really critical. It's really crucial if you want to become a master of your own life, and that is recognizing what's in your control. The majority of people tend to spend a great deal of time worrying about things that are outside of their control, and they also fail to take action on the things that they actually can control. And the things that we can't control become the basis of so many of our excuses. And I really think that if we can understand what actually is in our control, we can begin to stop worrying about the things that aren't in our control and really concentrate on doing things that will really matter and make a huge difference in our life. But what I thought I would do with today's episode is to read you guys a passage from an essay titled The Enchiridion. I probably butchered that, but it was written by a Greek philosopher named Epictetus, and it was written about 135 AD. But I really think that the first, stanza out of this essay really drives home this point. And here it is. Some things are in our control and others are not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and, in one word, whatever are not our own actions. Things in our control are, by nature, free, unrestrained, unhindered, but those not in our control are weak, slavish, restrained, belonging to others. Remember, then, that if you suppose that things which are slavish by nature are also free, and that which belongs to others is your own, then you'll be hindered. You'll lament, you'll be disturbed, and you'll find fault both with gods and men. But if you suppose that only to be your own which is your own, and what belongs to others is such as it really is, then no one will ever compel you or restrain you. Further, you'll find fault with no one or accuse no one. You'll do nothing against your will, no one will hurt you, you'll have no enemies, and you'll not be harmed. But Epictetus goes into additional detail at great length the rest of this essay, and I really, really encourage each and every one of you guys out there listening to just Google it. I'll drop a link in the show notes to the rest of this essay, but it is a very short but powerful read. I really think that these first two paragraphs that I read to you guys really drives home the point that we really need to grab things by the proverbial nutsack and own them. We have to take action on things that we control and not necessarily worry so much about the things that aren't in our control. So what I want to break down for you guys today are a couple of simple ways that you can start to more easily recognize what is in our control. And my first bit of strategy here is to understand that you are at the place you are at in life because of decisions that you and you alone have made. It's not that things happen to you or that situation didn't work out. It's because of the decisions that you've made. So I'm not saying that to come down on anyone who might have made some poor decisions. All I'm trying to say is that, yes, you might have made some poor decisions, but that's not going to stop you from making better decisions in the future and getting yourself from the point you find yourself at now to a better place a month, 2 months, a year down the road. Simply understanding that will allow you and drive you to take more aggressive action. So my next piece of advice to gain clarity on recognizing what's in your control is to clear out all the mental BS out of your brain so that you can see things clearly and be able to make a rational decision on what is in your control and what's not in your control. So what I mean by that, and this is a bit of a 4-for-1 little piece of strategy here, but it's to eat properly, get exercise, get enough sleep, and also to engage in some sort of mental conditioning such as meditation or breathing exercises. But the reason why I think this is so important is because I feel that there are so many people, and at times myself included, that we just slog through life without any sort of rational decision making. We just sort of react to what things happen to plop in front of us at any moment in time, and we don't take the time to appreciate whether that is actually something that happened to us or something that happened for us. And I would argue that most things in life are the latter. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in. That's where I will leave it for today. Don't forget to check out the show notes for all the resources, links to our discipline coaching program and our Infinite Results Mastermind group. Those are actually at kenyonziska.com/discipline and /results, respectively, for each one of those. And also, before I sign off here, guys, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on iTunes. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in. I will catch you on the next episode.